Yes, we followed that little boy playing around, and then eventually we found him again in the marula tree with the remains of an impala. Not very great. It was a great visual. We had a nice view of him eventually at one point, although we were looking a little bit into the sun. But I think we got some really nice footage. And he just couldn't feed. It was in a very awkward spot. It was in the bottom fork of a tree, and there were no lateral branches for him to stand on. So he was trying to feed from the top, and from the side, and he tried to get up higher. And of course, being an inexperienced little boy, he obviously didn't know what to do. And he could have hooked it with a claw and hauled it up. It would have been good practice for him, positioning it in a tree. But eventually he got bored with it. Obviously they've been feeding on it for a while. Everybody somehow has missed the fact that there's been leopard on a kill there for at least 2 days, since yesterday morning. Well, not 2 days, but at least since yesterday morning. And he jumped down out of the tree, and after jumping down out of the tree, he crossed the road, and we followed him, and the next minute we saw 2 leopards, and the next minute we saw 3. Mom had arrived. I think it's one of the reasons why maybe he jumped out of the tree. Mom arrived and brother arrived, so there were 3 of them, but they were so deep in the bush, we couldn't even get them on camera, the 3 of them together, because the gap between the leaves and the trees was so tiny that it was unfortunate. Anyways, I called some of the guides in from other lodges in Thorny Bush, and they've come in. One guide from Waterbuck and one guide from Thorny Bush, from Malawan, and they trying to get a view of them. They are still in that thick bush. Sounds like only one vehicle can view them at a time, and even so, it's not very good. But the good news is that we're closer to building up a relationship with her and her cubs. We found her yesterday, we found the cubs and her this morning, or one of the male, we got one young male who gave us a little bit of a show. And I guess it's a teaser. It's a teaser for what's coming in the next 3 months. Now, one of the reasons why we were offline is because of the 3D. What's that way?